This is our Bsammy. This is by far our most popular breakfast item. And probably because it's so simple. It's bacon, egg, and cheese on our sourdough bread. As you can see, first thing I want to get going is the bread. We're going to lay the bread down and the oil that I just put there. And this is very important. Make sure you're using our steak weight at the very beginning of the browning process. We want to make sure what the steak weight does is it helps make sure that there's pressure all the way through the surface of the bread, touching the flat top, and we're getting a nice even brown across the bread as much as possible. Breakfast is really simple, and that's why the details are important. We want to make sure that we're hitting those. There's no reason for us to put out under toasted bread or bread that's dry or anything like that. Now, I will caution, if you leave the steak weight on here too long, you will start to compress the bread as the bread gets warmer. So we don't want to leave it on there too long. We're not trying to create bread shingles or make crunchy sandwiches. Each sandwich is going to get 2 strips of this bacon. And I will go straight to the flat top. Now, if you remember what I was saying about how we want our eggs to look, we want them to have no brown on it like that. So I'm gonna put that right on top of the egg. By putting that egg on top of the bacon, it's keeping it off the surface of the grill so it doesn't get brown. The only other thing we need to add to this is our cheddar. So it's 1 ounce of cheddar per sandwich. Now you can see how our bread looks. It's golden brown, it's nice all the way across. Same thing here. This one is going to go down a little bit more. That's fine. I'm going to put my lid on this, and I'm going to put my other lid on this one, and then we apply the steam. Now the steam does a lot of different things under this lid. It's not just for melting the cheese. The steam is also refreshing the egg and making it nice very, very, very quickly. It's also keeping the bacon from burning as it's sitting on the grill and making sure everything else stays nice and hot. So that moisture adds a lot. Now, that looks really melted, but I can guarantee I can still lift that cheese up off that egg. So I'm going to give it just another second. Just cheddar can be a little bit stubborn to get it to melt all the way through. Now, the bread looks much nicer there. And we're almost sold. In the meantime, I'll wait for that steam. I can always get ahead on my work, like making sure that my grill is staying clean, and I'm ready for whatever just rolled in on that ticker printer. Now we are ready to sell. The Bsammy goes here and here. And that is our common market Bsammy.